to your monthly Horoscope. Yes, I'm doing things a bit differently. If you're looking for your pure astrology video, that is coming, and that will be just astrology. I'm going to separate them, tarot from astrology, although I have to say, as well as being a tarot reader and a psychic, I am an astrologer fundamentally, and so I may be drawing a little bit of the wisdom of the astrology of this month within my tarot reading. Now remember, this is a general reading. If I was to give you a psychic tarot reading, it would be super specific to you. It would talk about the ins and outs and details of your personal and intimate relationships, past, present, and future. But this is generic. So it may be for you, there may symbolically be things that you relate to. It may connect to you on a synchronistic level, and there may be great truths here for you, but it is general. And yes, it is for your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. Let's go. Hi gorgeous Gemini, welcome to your March tarot. Now I have to say, if I were you, I would definitely watch the astrology video as well, because this month we have Mercury, your ruler, going retrograde in your position of career. So it'll be interesting to see if any career stuff comes up in your tarot, because this is super important. Be very cautious in all things work, career, and your reputation. Anyway, let's see what the tarot has in store. Just going to shuffle Gemini, March, Gemini, March, Gemini, March. Let's go. Right, Gemini, let's see what inspiration the tarot has in store for you. Okay, lots of fabulous here, but also lots of need to change and make healthy decisions and get yourself together. It feels like you've been in a period of indecision. You didn't know which way to go. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I make this choice? What shall I do? Now, if you make the wrong choice, I don't want to freak you out, but if you make the wrong choice, you know, you're stitching yourself up. So it's very important for you to follow your heart and your mind. Your mind is super important to you. So at the beginning of this month, and I would say, you know, right at the get-go of this month, you know, look at why you're refusing to make a decision. Sometimes when we hold back from making a decision, we get, you know, we miss an opportunity. So is there any opportunity around you that you could be taking now and you're like, I'm not sure? The good news is you do have the wish card in the essence of you, in the roots of you, right deep down in your unconscious. You are not only determined to succeed, you can succeed. And, you know, if you go for it, you will succeed. This month is a bit choppy, but Mercury is going retrograde. In the first 2 weeks of March, you may feel as if you've been betrayed or let down. But bear in mind, when Mercury is retrograde, this can be a misunderstanding. We can feel betrayed, something can happen, or somebody can send the wrong email to someone. It's like, oh my God, drama and upset. I'm just going to pull a card on that quickly already. And it feels as if it's a situation involving rules and regulations and someone kind of asserting their power. Now, you can change the rules as you go along sometimes because you're a Gemini and you like to be mercurial and you like to do what you like to do. But if you're in a particular work situation where there's something you've got to do, I would advise you to do it at the beginning of the month, or there could be some kind of consequences. And you may feel as if someone's being too harsh with you, when actually it could be somebody's grassing you up in some way, or somebody, not want to put the blame on them, because actually it's your responsibility to do what you say you're going to do. But you may feel as if there's someone interfering who comes across as quite grounded, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but there's a deeper confusion around your relationship with that person. It's almost like you're letting that person go in some way, they're letting you go in some way. Maybe you've sensed this for a while and then you doubted it. You know, I'm feeling it might be female or somebody who identifies as female or sometimes female. And it's quite intense for you because it's very unclear. You're not going to get all the answers to that drama straight away. You'll probably get the answers in April to what's been going on, what's been said by who, yada, yada, yada. Do not concern yourself with that because you have bigger things to do. You have dreams and there's lots of happiness and emotional contentment. There's somebody around who's very emotionally intelligent, very warm, possibly a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, or has a lot of that energy inside them, that wants to be very loving, very supportive, very giving to you this month. And that's the center of your world. Whatever drama goes on the outside, you are feeling safe within yourself because you have that support. And yeah, I have to say, there is possibly going to be a drama and a bit of upheaval, but it leads to actually a closer relationship to someone. So either there's this big drama and upheaval and like disaster, you know, like those situations that happen and then you're like devastated, and then, you know, a few days pass and it's not what it seems, or you see the reason for it. You've got the Tower here, so it's like, you know, a great big upheaval, but then you have the Star and the Lovers. So it's almost as if that upheaval had to happen so that you could have the next card, which is the Star, which is, interestingly, in the major arcana, the Star always follows the Tower anyway. It's the next number. And you're moving through a new phase where you are deeply healed. So perhaps, you know, you're, I wouldn't say overreacting because it's not necessarily the case. Whatever drama, shock, oh my God, happens, straight after, almost instantly, there's healing, transformation, and a sense of kind of a deeper love and understanding and support. And in a way, I think you're opening up emotionally at the moment, and that can sometimes feel quite tricky. But even with these cards on the outside, which I always like to put, because it gives me a wider perspective of what's going on, you know, there's all this worry and upset and fear, maybe false fear, and then you've got the Magician, so it's like, boom, you know, I'm on my way, and you're going on a journey. I think a lot of what this indicates to me is that you're going on a new journey, you're trying something new, you're doing something new, but that involves the consequence of maybe letting go of something. There's lots of people coming in that are positive. So if you're letting go of a negative friendship, or there's people around your life, possibly even a work colleague that you no longer connect with, you've got other people that are charming and actually very creative. It's almost like you're drawing to you very creative people, artists, musicians, writers. I mean, well, creativity in this day and age could be anything, but what you consider to be creative and kind of open emotionally, and they're helping you get in touch with your emotions. Now, somebody's offering you maybe a reconciliation or a reconnection, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you're not really up for that. You're protecting yourself because you've moved on. So it could be a friend, it could be a lover, possibly someone that, you know, was in your life before, maybe even left the country, left the state, left the whatever, your village, and is coming back in to reconnect with you, and you're like, I don't know, because there's someone else there, very, very meaningful, who's much more grounded, much more committed. That person could be coming in this month. You might not even know that person, and it happens towards, or by the end of the month, you certainly know them, and you're much more fulfilled emotionally, being on a more secure footing. I'm just going to pull 3 cards to see if there's anything else that you need to know. But you know what? Be careful with Mercury retrograde. Be careful what you say, because often when Mercury is retrograde, if it's your ruler, if you say, right, that's it, you know, everything gets confused, people misunderstand the message. You may be saying something quite clearly, or you think you're saying something quite clearly, and the other person gets completely the wrong end of the stick. Might be interesting for you to re-watch this mid-March, actually, because I'm sure it's all kicking off then. Okay, Gemini, anything else you need to know? Great friendships around you this month. Really true friendships. There may be a split between 2 of your social circles, so it may be that some close friends of yours who are a couple may split up. Don't get involved. They may get back together if you start going, oh, blah, 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 I never liked him anyway. It could backfire. So just watch, be supportive, and learn. And yeah, you're digging really strong foundations to go after your dreams. Don't let anyone interfere or put you down or poo-poo it. It may be someone actually who's kind of putting you down or poo-pooing it. They're not actually going after their dreams. They're fearful of that, and it kind of shines a light on their stuff. So again, it's not personal. All sorts of opportunity for you. Keep your head down, keep going forward, keep your own counsel with Mercury retrograde, but fabulous. Don't forget, do visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with 1 L, where I interact daily and we can say hi to each other. And go to Horoscope to get your full free birth chart, compatibility chart, so much free content for you. Horoscope.co.uk. Lots of love.